There he is.
I'm looking
ready.
forward to
Here we are. The countdown has begun once again, and here we are. Furious heights between VoO and whaz. Let's see how this goes. We're off on whaz to begin with as he gets the red armor, the plasma gun, the rail gun, the yellow armor. It's a decent start for him. Typically, we're going to see him trying to rail onto VoO on the upper areas, down onto that red. That's typically where the engagement could happen. But whaz, he is
around, man. He wants that rocket launcher, and then when he gets this lightning gun, he's going to feel, okay, I am sword dug, all the weapons I need. Now just got to make sure I don't die, losing a lot of health to VoO. This is bad. VoO's going to come in. He wants to clean up the first frag here, and he's going to be able to do it. 1-0 now.
Yeah, man, VoO read that. He read that so easy. It's like, okay, you're going for that lightning gun. I am going to trap you, and it worked perfectly. VoO off to a blinding start with an amazing read, and now he has to just neutralize whaz at this mega health, but whaz picks it up mid-fight. VoO did not kill him quickly enough, and that is going to give whaz a massive opportunity, because look at VoO's stack.
Yeah, but he's getting a good bit of rocket damage on the way there. A couple of seconds left until this red armor is available, and whaz just skips on by and picks up that armor. Now, whaz doesn't look too bad to actually tie the game up very soon. Yeah,
VoO's in a massive amount of trouble all of a sudden, with only that yellow armor to work with. A minute into this game, I mean, things were looking so promising that whaz, if he can connect his shots here, VoO is in massive amounts of trouble. Look, where does he have to go? He can't go anywhere right now.
He might want to drop down behind himself, but in fact, edging over, he's going to be able to pick up Mega. It doesn't matter too much that he took a rail. He's going to survive, and that's the most important thing at the moment. Going to be waiting for this yellow armor. whaz going to get himself one, and now there's ages until any other item spawn.
Yeah, things have really evened up right here. The control is completely contested. We're at a point where VoO is trying to trap once again the upper areas, trying to see exactly where whaz is going to approach from. He has no idea currently, but he has defaulted to a very good, very strong position, and there he spots whaz, misses the vertical rail. whaz has a chance to pick up that red, but Mega is also spawning soon. VoO actually delayed him long enough to pick up this Mega without too much of a hindrance, but there's a rocket. Actually, whaz getting over there super quickly. VoO will pick up that yellow, and he gets on his way. So VoO's like, okay, phew. I managed to get out of there.
It could have been a lot worse. He could have escaped with like 100 health, but he managed to keep most of that Mega stack. And now, maybe diving through this choke point doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. He knows when this red armor is going to be up. And in fact, it's going to be fully loaded. whaz giving him some space. Like, no, I don't want to find a fight now. I want to pick my most more accurately to tie this game up. But VoO wants to extend this lead ASAP. Is he going to drop down? He finds him. LG on LG. whaz going to be in a huge amount of trouble here. We could be seeing 2-0. A lot of lightning gun. whaz surviving.
whaz did a lot of damage there. He's even sticking around still. The guy has some balls on him. You got to give him that. VoO will take him down though. He'll deal with him quite handily. And whaz trying to throw out those grenades. Oh my god, he wants to walk straight onto the red armor, but that's not going to happen. VoO just puts the stop right there and then, and 3-0 the score. And VoO, it took him a while to stabilize after some of the risks earlier on, but right now, things are looking absolutely fantastic for him. Once again, 4-0 now, and Zoot, whaz is suddenly struggling here.
Struggling a lot. He's trying to make a couple of desperate plays onto the items. He died the third time when he just wanted to jump and steal away red, which he wasn't able to do, and now he's jumping down and just taking a lot of shaft. It's pretty brutal stuff, and now getting a good rocket. Maybe he can slow himself down and ease himself off a tiny bit. You know, he doesn't need to go for a fight for the next 90 seconds or so. He's got plenty of time available on the clock.
Yeah, VoO actually spots whaz there. He's going to go for the interception pass, but he wants to make sure this choke point is locked down thoroughly there. whaz not going to be able to make an approach through. I mean, we've seen him do some crazy stuff before, so maybe he'll try it anyway, but no, that's not the case. We're able to fall back onto the Mega health now to try and re-establish that full control. And once he has that Mega, he is just going to unleash the storm right now, because he's going to hit 200, there it is, and now he just has all the time in the world to just try and charge onto whaz, but he may play it slow, he may try to bait, he may just take his time.
whaz just blow him. VoO might get the drop onto him. He's going to find him. Get a good initial rocket. Misses the second one quite a lot. There's the LG. You're going to be able to finish him off with that. 6-0 now. Great work here by VoO. And maybe getting this yellow. He's going to be looking good to pick up another frag very soon. He might be able to catch him out at the other yellow armor. Where is whaz? He's moving down those lower exits.
5 seconds until the Mega. VoO's going to swing himself all the way around to grab that one, and still looking for whaz. He's thinking, okay, whaz is going to be putting on the sneaky damage, and there it is from below. And VoO right now going to drop straight onto the red. He has a stack to do so. whaz is doing his best here, trying to put the damage in, but VoO is a very strong force right now. Still 150, 150. This guy is looking really strong. He spots whaz again, but whaz just slipping away once more, and VoO is still content though, 6-0.
That's evened it up.
And
whaz's rail, they're both on 100-100 right now. VoO gets a yellow armor. If whaz can hit one more clean rail, he's actually looking really good. Can't quite connect, but he should be able to get one of these major items. There's the red.
Spawning at once. This is going to be a split situation then.
It's completely split. Whoever gets the next yellow could have an advantage, but actually no, only VoO can.
That's a nice shot from VoO there. That's going to really help him after that yellow pickup as well to really extend his advantage on the stacks. And should he be able to find another hugely committed fight from both players, VoO's going to be favourite. You can see him hiding. He's expecting whaz to drop down. Actually spots whaz there. whaz gets bounced by the amazing rockets of VoO, but whaz himself is hitting cosmonaut-like rockets there. Pavel would be proud right there, and VoO does get the frag again. And whaz takes a nasty rail. VoO is just decimating whaz right now. He's extending it even more. Zoot, what does whaz do in this situation?
Again, you try down, we prescribe it often, slow the game. The problem is, now with just over 4 minutes to go, you've got about 45 seconds, maybe a minute, where you can afford to really slow the game down before you've got to make a very ballsy move. He needs to catch VoO off guard, and it's going to be difficult. He's basically pinning his game now on how many errors is VoO going to make, and how much can I punish him for it.
He may just want to find a nice corner to cry in because VoO is not going to give him any breathing room whatsoever. whaz, he found his corner, but VoO isn't going to let him even have that. VoO taking him down once again. That's 9-0. He takes the mega. It doesn't look like whaz is going to have any chance to just break his control at the moment. Here he comes aggressive again. He cannot be denied, but whaz pulls out the shotgun. This could be huge, but no, it doesn't really connect. And 10-0 now. VoO just extending it even more.
Here's whaz's map pick as well. This doesn't look too good for him at the moment. He would love to get himself at least a frag in the Dhorne, put himself in a good mind space for map number 2 if he's not able to make such an epic comeback.
And it is Cure, it's VoO's map pick, and we've already seen that he has a fundamentally sound Cure game. He really knows how to play that defense. Unlike no other, VoO is going to be very, very strong there. So things aren't looking good from whaz on that front. Let's see, though, if he's able to do anything in the last 3 minutes of this game, but things look bleak.
I'm going to watch whaz for a bit. I'm going to check him out. He's got a rail and a rocket. He does need the lightning gun, but this should be enough to at least start something for himself. And not being so far away from 100-200 is alright. Getting a little bit of damage there, but missing a follow-up rail. All these kind of shots, he needs to maximize the amount of damage output he's getting, and he's really struggling to do so.
Here goes VoO, speeding around back over to that mega. He's going to find whaz. The mega's up on the spot. He's like, come on whaz, jump over. That's exactly what I wanted. He gets some good damage, but whaz connecting some nice railgun shots there. And VoO going to have to back away to that red armor. And it's actually not spawning for a while, so VoO, I mean, he could be under a lot of pressure here from whaz. whaz could just get straight on this red, but he's a bit too slow. He hits the rails at the very least, but still, VoO's like, come on dude, you have 2 minutes left. I am not afraid of you right now. Furious Heights is mine.
Absolutely, and whaz is still running around with 6 health remaining. He needs to hit a rail, he's going to hit it, and now VoO is in fact railable. But whaz, I would actually like to see that ballsy move and just go out, continue trying to hit those rails with only 6 points of health. Red armor is actually spawning, but whaz doesn't want to hang around, he doesn't want to die anymore. And this is the point really where you might want to use an evil tactic and just continue the aggression a bit.
Yeah, you got to go balls to the walls, evil style, if you ever want to have a hope of recovering this kind of deficit on the scoreboard. So I don't think there is enough time even for that. whaz is going to just have to be thinking about Cure, thinking about how he can take down VoO on that map. It's a new map. Maybe he has some tricks that have not been seen. I mean, in Europe, we've already seen a lot of new tech and technology, people understanding how to play those spawns.
Nice by VoO there, decimating him again, 100-200. And VoO just trying to secure this game at the moment. He did say before the match, he's a little bit anxious. He doesn't think that this is going to be a free win by any means, and he's definitely going to have to earn his spot to go through to the next round. Right now, though, he looks very strong and about to take 12-0 lead. If he can hit those final shots, there we go. 12-0 it is.
Yeah. I am trying to think of what whaz could try to do, what could be going through his mind for the Cure game right now, because we know that VoO's got a great defensive game there, but he's also got a good aggressive game on there also. I mean, he's not got many holes in his game on Cure, and he's showing also on Furious Heights.
GG, man, we got 13-0. I think there's a negative one just for the forfeit, but we'll let him off that.
Yeah, great stuff from VoO there. You can see him there on the camera now. Just taking a swig of water, keeping hydrated. Got to stay hydrated. There's someone even behind him who's also staying naked. I don't know.
I thought it was meant to be cold in there. What is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Who is this? Let's interview him right now.
Yeah, we should interview that guy.
As you were saying, you were teaching us something right there, and I interrupted you.
I mean, you guys are talking about my shorts, but
yeah,
at least I'm wearing something.
Exactly.
I mean, seriously.
No, that's the first time anyone's ever seen the bottom half of your body, and you put on those shorts.
You know what? That's true. People only see my top half. And you know Bruno Inns, he actually abuses this fact. He often wears just his underwear on the stream.
Some say it's a myth, but it's actually just true.
Yeah, I could be lying. There's no proof. There's no pictures. To be honest, I don't want to be the one to make a picture of Inns in his underwear.
No, please.
So that's not going to happen.
That might be a bit freaky. But guys, we're going into map number 2. This is match point for VoO. We're going to be seeing Cure for the first time at QuakeCon 2013. And what is whaz going to be able to respond with?
whaz, quick pickup on the mega health. He's going to drop for that lightning gun, and this is going to also reward him with shards. There's so many little bits of armor here and there because of the shards in this map. It's all over the place. Armor, it's very easy to collect, and whaz, he needs that railgun. VoO is trying to close his angles off with that rail. He's not connecting. This is going to allow whaz a great opportunity to just get in VoO's space. There it is. But now VoO's playing defensive with the rockets. whaz has to take another route now. But he's got to also think about the items. Oh, he's going to go straight onto VoO for the teleporter.
We're going to see a fight right now. LG onto VoO. Again, he loves those rockets, but whaz is going to be able to make a turnaround and get himself that red armor. We should see a fight over at the mega health, unless VoO decides that hope is lost, I'm going to leave. I see one good rocket. Is whaz going to push in? No, he's giving VoO a lot of respect here. I definitely condone that.
Rails exchange between the players and nothing really connecting. This mega health can be quite the death trap, but whaz was aware that VoO was far away, unable to punish him for that position. And whaz now going to creep around this red. He knows the spawning soon. Where is VoO going to attack from? There he is, trying to just take away any possible situation there for VoO to be aggressive. And VoO coming back in with some rockets, a little bit of damage, but not really to any consequence right now.
whaz only has about a 70 or so health advantage. It's not really enormous at the moment. And there's this yellow. Is he going to try and bait VoO onto it? VoO is above, but whaz steps away, and VoO knows that he can cleanly go onto yellow armor now that whaz is left. And whaz actually, he's getting some weird mistimes going on. He's going for rail shots, but the terrible weapon switch, that's cost him a lot of control right now, and VoO should be able to get this mega health.
Yeah, VoO creeping around. He wants to try and get a solid read onto whaz. whaz keeping around trying to get a solid read onto VoO because he wants to try and catch him. He's got a decent enough stack. He's got good positioning. He just has to make that first rocket count, and then he can win the fight. Red is spawning soon. There he spots VoO, but does he want to go for this now? VoO can have a great angle on whaz if he drops. Just in time there, whaz is doing a good job cycling around this mid-level area and spots VoO again. But both players very shy at the moment of one another.
Shots. Yeah, but whaz is still managing to keep it 0-0, even though he kind of jumps in and out of control at the moment with VoO. Mega is up. whaz can't get over there to do damage, but he's got plenty of weapons. He finds VoO, a little bit of rocket damage, and again, he's got 3 small connections. He's dropping down. LG on LG. whaz might be able to pick up a frag. He should be given enough respect for this red. Lands the rail as well. whaz could take the lead. He needs to find VoO, denying that 50 health bubble. Finding him on the side. LG
he's in trouble.
The rail.
And he goes down. That was great damage from whaz. That opening on the drop, that was like 100 damage before VoO could even put anything back into whaz. whaz seriously patient, took him 3 minutes, but then he found that beautiful engagement and just brought it on home.
Yeah, he might have got crushed on Furious Highs, but he's certainly showing us he knows how to play Cure, and VoO having a hard time these 3 minutes.
VoO catching him mid-jump with the lightning gun deals excessive amounts of damage to whaz.
Oh my god, he's still going for it. 14 health left, and finally VoO gives up on it. Oh, whaz is in a lot of trouble. I'm going to have a look because VoO is on 100 health, 75 armor, and whaz is about to meet him. There's the rocket coming over, but
oh man,
escaping.
whaz so wants to attack there because he knows that he can catch VoO, but it's like his health is so low. He's like, I have to try and stack back up. I've already got a 1 frag lead. Things aren't. I mean, this is a map as well where if you do get a lead, I mean. The Hang said this, he's like, dude, there's so much armor on the map. You have so many greens, so many shards. You can really play this very defensively. So this 1 frag lead, he could just slow this down, but VoO is not going to allow that to happen. He comes straight into whaz's face, and boom, he's down. That's 1-1, and VoO could swing some nice momentum off of this.
Checking over that yellow, but whaz just taking out this side, narrowly avoiding being shot there. And he's picked onto lightning gun. This is going to be a commitment by VoO, but he gets rocketed out of the way and decides, you know what, I'm not going to chase anymore. He's got too much time to reload a rocket. at my feet. And he finds him on the edge. This time he wasn't expecting him to go through it. And VoO is going to be taking the lead. 35 health remaining. Getting on that mega quickly. Can now shoot over to this red armor as soon as he can, if he's able to pick it up cleanly. He's going to be looking good for another fight.
Yeah, this is the break that VoO was looking for, but my god, those rockets from whaz. He is here and he means business right now. VoO has to back away. This is not going to be the opportunity, that chance that he was looking for. He's going to have to be more patient. Close. It's still such a fragile lead. He has only one frag. In the lead is VoO, the Dutchman, as he tries to just defeat whaz on Cure. He won very convincingly on Furious Heights, but it's crazy. whaz's Cure game, it is something to be reckoned with right now. VoO is managing to build up his stack. He's looking at a play soon. He wants to catch whaz, but will whaz allow that to happen? So far, he's been great at reading VoO's movement. Yeah,
he's made some really good predictions, especially around this red armor room. And he's going to be backing off there, not taking too much damage, getting himself a yellow. He would love to pick up a couple of shards. And look at that, all that spare armor around the map. He's almost 100 already. And VoO's only about 60 or 70 health ahead. He picks up red. One more rail from Raz would tie the games up a bit, or tie the stacks up, should I say.
And here goes VoO through the teleporter once again, still unable to really get that engagement on his terms that he wants. whaz is playing so remarkably, but here it is. This is what VoO was looking for, and he does get some damage, but whaz is going to escape. He's so slippery. How does he do it?
Yeah, he's always getting away from all those fights. 29 health, looking for more of these health bubbles, looking around. Oh, if he had the rail out first, he's going to take a shot and himself. And now VoO running around on 200, 200, 550 health bubbles. Trapping him down there. 3-1 is VoO.
Yeah, that was a wonderful prediction there from VoO. Completely catching whaz off guard. And that's really the first time that VoO's really just truly gotten the drop on whaz. And he made it into a frag. 2 in the lead now. It's 6 minutes played already in this one, and VoO is very stacked. I think, how did DJ Week used to call this? Stacked is it like a meat popsicle? They used to say. And there's whaz gets
about the LG. VoO's LG is completely on right now. This should be 4-1. He does take some rocket damage in the end, but he can make us jump over to Mega Health. He's going to be feeling fine and dandy to go again.
That's the thing. He got the kill at the Mega. That means that, because Mega's very difficult to take on this map if you have anyone there to try and shoot you. It's very exposed, but it's like he just got the kill, so the Mega was for free, and that's having that situation means a lot of opportunity for whaz. Great rail there from VoO in the long distance, and still maintaining his stack, maintaining his control. whaz is in a lot of trouble all of a sudden.
I think VoO just wants to lock it down. He doesn't seem so concerned about getting frag after frag. It's just like, make sure you got solid control, because the confidence he has to beat whaz on any 1v1 confrontation is huge. This should be one more. That is 5-1 now for VoO. And whaz is slowly slipping away from this game.
Yeah, his hopes of winning this series are being thrown to the wind right now, because VoO, with 3 minutes remaining, has 4 frags in the lead, still has control. Just picked up a free Mega Health. And on Cure, 3 Mega Health are few and far between. And right now he's trying to catch him. Look, there it is. whaz going to spot him, but VoO didn't really take much damage, and whaz is still in a lot of trouble. This red is coming up. VoO's going to make the drop. He catches whaz right here, and this could be a frag.
Oh, he gets jumped over red.
Yeah.
Brutal. And off the spawn, he's going to find him again. There's the LG. whaz up against the wall. 7-1. And that's the spawn that you really just cross your fingers and hope not to get.
Oh yeah, and look at this. VoO's going to get surely another frag. There it is. whaz drops once more. 2 VoO's lightning gun work. And 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. And VoO will pick up that 50. And the red's coming up. This could be an opportunity for whaz at the red, but VoO's still so stacked. It's just unbelievable.
He's going for it way too late, and VoO just gets 100 damage onto him immediately. So the item made completely redundant there.
Yeah, VoO definitely starting to feel himself, starting to get confidence in his game. And I mean, we could see that before. He didn't have, when we were talking to him before, he didn't have that confidence that we kind of know him for. But I think it's starting to come through now. He's starting to really get behind himself. And 8-1 is the scoring right now, and he's still got control. whaz just cannot shake it away from VoO.
No, not at all. Maybe VoO's got his hands a bit warmer now, because he's definitely looking on with these weapons. Oh, LG as well is nice. It's a tough angle. He's going to find a rocket afterwards also. And that's going to be GG. VoO takes it 9-1 on map 2. And that is 2-0 shutout here in round of 16 of the winner bracket.
Very well played from VoO. In fact, whaz as well on Cure. I mean, we saw a very close beginning to that match. And I mean, it wasn't something that was too expected. We were like, oh my god, VoO just destroyed whaz on Furious Heights, whaz's pick. Now he has to play VoO's map Cure. I mean, VoO is He is the man on cure. But then we saw whaz. He had it. He had. I
The
mean, he had a
beginning
great
was
start.
really tense. I mean,
Yeah.
I did not think that VoO would have it easy after it. He just managed to make it snowball a bit, and his momentum carried him through. VoO hitting 37% LG on that
Not
map.
bad, not bad,
That's
not bad at all.
alright.
That's what if you want to beat evil, if you want to make it through and beat evil.
Was on the first game
gotta-
he
you gotta
had
hit that kind of-
42% Evil did. It's just
Yeah,
it is
he's
sickening.
pretty damn good.
Usually
And
it takes a while to warm up, but you know he evidently was already warmed up.
exactly. So guys, we will go into a quick little break, and when we come back, we'll have more Quake Live action. The next match will be 0-4 and Chance, so stay tuned for that.
Awesome.